Today we're working on the first movement of the Marcello Sonata in G major from Suzuki Book 5. Welcome back. Welcome to the studio. My name is Cassie and I'm a professional violist and teaching artist. So we're going to do a tutorial or a quick walkthrough of this movement before we do our playthrough. I want to start in the very first movement. We've got a dotted rhythm, so we've got a dotted 16th note and then a 32nd note. So in my head, when I play that very first measure, I'm thinking 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and The danger with that rhythm is it can start to sound a little bit triplety if we're not subdividing. So I'll demonstrate the incorrect way to think of it. It almost sounds like a triplet. Triplet. So to avoid that, I'm going to stop my bow right before that 32nd note. 2 E and up. 2 E and up. So that the 32nd note sounds clean. Stop. Stop. It's not a complete stop, and I don't want the sound to stop, but I do want to make sure that the 32nd note is clearly defined. Moving on to the next measure, before we get to the next measure, we've got to shift to third position. So after I play that, the last 3 notes of the first measure, I've got to shift here to third position. And I'm going to stay in third position, starting in the second measure. Stopping on the C, a half step shift backwards to that B natural. So again, it should feel like you're clicking from third position to second position when you shift from the C to the B. At the end of that measure, we're still in third position, and we're going to stay in third position to the start of the third measure. So from the pickup note to the third measure, now there's a 3 indicated, which means I'm going to replace my 2 with a 3 and shift to second position. So again, it's 2 on D, replaced with 3 on D, so that we get access to those lower notes in second position. We're going to do the pickup note to the third measure. Replace with a 3. That's all second position. Now we're going to use this open G to shift to first position. Staying in first position. Now 2 tiny bows here so that we stay at the tip. Then we're going to use a fuller bow to bring us to that next G. Trill starts from above, so from the F sharp, 3, 2. Then we would repeat that first section, but right now we're going to move on to the second section so that we can talk through a few things. Same idea here, we've got that same dotted rhythm, so in your head you're thinking 1 and 2 E and up, 3 and 4 E and up. Stay at the tip. Trill starting from 1. Same subdivision here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Instead of shifting. 1 and 2. So the measure we just passed, measure 11, we've got those coupled thirds. Stylistically, we want to come away from that second note a little bit. So it's more, less, more, less, more, less, more, less. So you almost want to think of a diminuendo on each of those 2 notes. I'll demonstrate that one more time. It's more bow, less bow, more, less. And then we're going to finish it out. Same idea, stay at the tip for those 2 tiny notes. 1 still starts from above, so from second finger. Now that we've talked through a few of those sections, we're going to do our playthrough. I'm going to set my metronome to 8th note equals 50. So again, if it's the 8th note and it's not the quarter note, we have to be careful about what clicks we play on. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. So just make sure that you're hearing it as the 8th note, not the quarter note. I'll count 3 and 4 and we'll begin. 3 and 4 and. Repeat, but it's piano this time. Shift. Shift back to third. Second half. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really hope you found this video useful. If there's things that I didn't cover that you're struggling with or have a question about, please post those in the comments below. I really enjoy trying to help from afar. Thanks again for joining me and happy practicing.